Hello everyone, this is Shruti Subba and we have Mayunkh Sir over here for the interview. So welcome to Days with Teachers. So sir, I'll be asking you a few questions. So the first question is, um, what motivated you to be a teacher? Like more than teacher, like professor of the college.
So actually, I took up this profession because I was motivated by my mom. She was also school teacher, and I wanted to start teaching at a very not a very early age. Actually, when I was in high school, that time I thought that I should take up teaching. I was primarily motivated by my mom, and later on, when I started studying physics in college, I thought that I should be taking it a step further and teaching in college also.
Okay, so the next question is, what do you think is harder, being a student or a teacher?
It is a very contextual question. It depends on the context, but yes, some days I feel it's a bit tough to become a student because being a student, you can convince yourself that okay, this is how this works, but we cannot do that with the students. Every student is a different story; they have a different way of thinking. So I think that is a challenge which is there in teaching only, apart from teachers.
So what was your best memory as a student? Like as well.
There were any memories. So the best memory I say was in 2015, 27th of February. I secured the University Southern Medal from the convener at the convocation, and it was my mom's birthday. So that was the best gift that I could get. So far it has been the best memory for me as a case.
Students. Here is some fun questions you can answer. So, what are the thing about students that secretly makes you laugh?
Many things actually. My mom used to say that teachers have eyes on the crack. So when I deliver my lectures, I can hear students whispering, they're smiling, they're laughing, and sometimes I even understand what they say. I'm not very good at Lepari, I can speak, but I understand few things. And students think that I don't understand. So secretly, that is me really laugh, but I can't laugh as a teacher doing that last, but that's really funny. We both pretend that we don't know that others know what we are saying.
And what is the strangest question a student has ever asked you?
Well, it happened very recently, last year only, and was teaching English physics to my final year students. It was a very complicated topic called nuclear reaction. So I added it there, I reversed it, and I asked that if you have any question, you can ask. So the question one student had asked, the sir, can you flex your biceps? I would say your biceps. I had no idea. I was never prepared for that question. That has been the weirdest thing so far.
If you had to switch positions with a student, then what is something you would do to impress yourself as your personal trait?
I wanted to take up sports during college. I couldn't continue further. Uh, when I look back at my college stuff, I feel like in the photos I look bit nerdy. So I would like to take up sports again seriously if I were to become a student again. Apart from studies, so I think if again putting on my gloves as a goalkeeper, I'll play after.
Would that impress you as your current position?
Yes, yes. Because I can manage studies. I have been a multitasker from a very young age, but I feel like I should have gone a bit further with worship. So I think yes.
Okay, so what is the best piece of advice you received as a student, and would you like to pass it to the upcoming students?
There have been many advices that I came across. The one that I feel is suitable right now is that being a student, we should now focus on learning. Earning will definitely follow, but when you're beginning your career now, you have internships. So very at a very young age, you be exposed to the field of work. So focus on learning. Okay, it may not give you very good revenue, will you agree? But in the coming years, will definitely help me because as you grow, what happens? Our brain becomes rigid, it becomes rusty. So you won't be able to learn many things. Now focus on learning, earning will definitely follow.
Also, so I think this is a tough one verdict my review should be received from you. If you had to choose like who would go further in their life, A hardworking student with an average talent, or a naturally gifted student who is lazy?
I definitely go by the first one because laziness is, I feel, is a seed. Is it can never be, taken for granted. Being talented by birth is, I mean, it will not take you further. There have been many instances. You can look around. In social media, it may not be very much evident, but if you look closely, if you scrutinize, you will see definitely a consistent person who has self doubt, who feels that I should not be like this. This is not then. Definitely, that person will proceed further. Maybe not in the immediate future, but different at the end. I think hardworking, average-minded person will go further.
And what do you think is the best thing about this college?
The best thing about this college is that here we have the freedom to teach the way we like. So I never loved the, teaching with the chalk and duster alone. Physics should be something which is related to our life. Unless you get that connection, there's no point of, banging your head against the walls. So this college gives me the freedom to teach, I mean, let me teach as he want. I can use anything. There are many resources around. I don't have any restrictions. And another good thing is that all of my students are into sports. I was also very much into sports, so I can connect with my students' papers. So this is something which I don't think other colleges would have given me.
Would you rather have a favoritism in students or treat everyone equally, even if you're not doing it?
That's a tough thing. No, favoritism should not be there. But what happens sometimes is that if we don't, we cannot, show the same affection to all the students. The student who is the weakest and who is, as you said, is lazy and thinks that I know everything, that student could never be having, a very sweet conversation with the teacher. And that makes him think that he or she is not favorite compared to others. But actually, he or she is the most favorite student of the teacher. So I would not never prefer favoritism, but everyone should know that we are equally concerned about everyone. And at the end of the day, we want them to do good in life. Okay, because thank you.